And for space, we have examples, a clip with low level use of space. Now you can see elements, how many? But again, and now formations, no variety. This kind of using the space, your score cannot be excellent or very good. For these examples, is low level of use the space. So satisfactory. Sometimes you can go to good if there is some other criteria, but these examples are for low level of space. Use the space. Now, high level. Let's see how they use the space and the formation. Smooth formation changes. From one formation to another, very beautiful. And in aerobic dance. So when you log in on STS, all these examples are there, and you can see even from this presentation, we wrote for every clip the mistake or the good level for general or for space, or deviation for this criteria with low level. So you will understand very well what we mean. So summary for general content, simple movements versus complex movements. You can see immediately if it's complex with all body language, with steps, arms, or different technical skills. Meaningful transitions, links, partnerships, and collaborations, or repetition of movements. So this is for complexity and variety. Deviation from excellent, lack of complexity, linking movements without meaning. This part is really from the code of points. You can read from the code of points. If you will see same type of transitions linking, you go directly in this area -0, 2. If they are trying to perform difficult movements, but they are not able to do it, this is another deviation from excellent. For less than 3 collaborations, the deduction is not a deduction, but it's judgment in artistic, 0.2 less if they have less than 3 collaborations. One more time, collaborations with physical contact, helping each other off the floor. For excessive poses or preparation, this is another deviation from excellent. Or using acrobatic. They do elements, they do transition, or they do AMP sequences, and suddenly one acrobatic element without meaning. So this is a deviation from excellent. For space, if they travel without AMP sequences, use of the this is the summary, sorry. Traveling should be with AMP sequences to use the competition area on all the levels, different formations with distance far versus short distances, except AMP block, which should be close to each other, and well-balanced structure of the routine. It should be in general content for space to put the movements all over the place the movements. And deviations, competitors did not travel with AMP sequences, they just running. Groups only cover, like in our example, 7 by 7, except AMP block elements are packing. We had the example. And in general content, if they perform collaborations or partnership in the same zone, or they use the space with the predomination use of the competition area. This is deviation. If they perform the same one level for a long time on the surface, we said, like we used to have G+, the same deviation from excellent.